who's at high risk here, Sammy? Who is someone who's not just making up a company saying I have 20 fictitious employees and buying a sports car with it? Someone who's not acting in that way. Like, who's at high risk but more common?
Yeah, so I mean, for people that either exaggerated the number of employees, so if you have 20 but you said 25, it's not as fraudulent as someone making up a fictitious company. So let's say you're a business owner, you do have a company, you do have employees, and you put out a loan, or you requested a loan for 25 employees, knowing that you had 20. I mean, there's still fraud there. There's mitigation there that you did have a company and you may have used some of the funds appropriately. But, as Vince said, I mean, fraud is fraud. So the fact that you may have used some of the funds legitimately, or the fact that you may have had a legitimate company and actual employees working for you, doesn't negate the fact that you've overreached with the amount of loan that you rightfully should receive. The question at that point is going to be whether or not it's going to be a civil case for a repayment of the money, or if it's going to be a criminal case. And I think that's going to vary by the offices of the U.S. attorney across the country. They're going to have threshold limits for what they're going to prosecute and what they're not going to prosecute. So I think for people that have loans under 100,000, maybe even under 200,000, they might be a little bit safer. But when you start getting into higher amounts of PPP loans, you're definitely at risk if you exaggerated things in the application.